back to another video. So today we are going to do another shop with me, and this should be super fun because there is a new store that just popped up in my area, and it's called pOpshelf. I'm sitting outside the store right now and I can't wait to go in here and see what exactly it is. I've heard that they have some crafty things and maybe a little bit of storage. I don't know. So we're going to go in here and we're going to see what they have, and I may have to do a voiceover because I don't. They'll probably have music playing in the background. It might even be a little bit too difficult for me to film because it looks like they are pretty crowded. If y'all enjoy this video, do give it a thumbs up, and we are going to go in here and we are going to do some shopping. Okay, so here's the store and we are on our way in. This should be a lot of fun. I don't know how many of you have one of these stores in your area, but I guess after we go in and see what kind of things they have, you'll know if you want to try to find one. So the second you walk in and look inside, you can see all of the beautiful bright colors. It's just such a happy place, and they have so many different things. Already tell they have a lot of planter things to plant your plants, and they had many different things from summery things like coolers that you can see here, and their prices were just fantastic. Here they had some of those fold-up chairs. They were only $15. They have lots of storage over there. They even had some toys and so many other things. This area seemed to be pretty much geared towards the summertime. Look at these adorable little flamingo lights. And they had so many other choices. I've been wanting some of these, and they were a really great price. Look how pretty they are. They were only $10 for a box of these. And these are fantastic just if you want to put up lighting around in any room in your house, maybe a bedroom, or even your coloring space. Can we just talk about organization in our coloring space / art rooms / craft areas? Look at these boxes they had. These would be absolutely wonderful to store coloring books in for those of you that don't have, a bookshelf or something in your coloring space, and they were only $5. That is a fantastic deal. And then they had all this other storage, and these white boxes here, white storage boxes, they were only $4 a piece, and they were a really good size. Then we had these little bins here for only $1, and I have some like this that I picked up more recently at the Dollar Tree that were very similar, and I like to use those for my stickles. They had some really great water bottles like this one, comparable to the Yeti. And I like to keep water all of the time next to my coloring space just so I have something to sip on. So look at some of these really cute ones they had. Lots of glitter. Y'all know how much I love glitter. And then look at these adorable water bottles with the unicorns on them for only $3. That is a fantastic deal. And then there were these glittery water bottles that are my absolute favorite color. And these would match my office so well because my entire office is mermaids with all of this color everywhere. So my daughter and I stayed in the makeup section for a little while, looked at some of the different conditioners and shampoos that they had, and then we ran into all of these really cheap makeup brushes. I actually picked up one of these makeup brushes for $1 because I've needed one for quite some time to just push the pigment off of my coloring pages without putting the oils from my hands on my pages. This one right here is the one that I ended up leaving the store with today, and hopefully it does the trick for what I want it for. Now, if you noticed, the tip of that one, or the handle of it actually, is a beautiful glittery gold color. Look how gorgeous that is. Now, when you do purchase these, if you saw some of the ones that had pink on them, that is done with a lot of coloring. So you may not want to pick up those brushes that have the coloring on them and stick to one that is just mainly white. I found lots of really cool storage ideas that you can use in your coloring space. These little bags were really cute, and they could be used for putting your stickles in, or your neo colors, or your gelatos. You go into stores like this, you need to remember that there are so many things that can be repurposed. Some of these other things that I added in here, I just wanted to show y'all some of the different things that they had. These little brow kits that you see down here, those could probably be used in your coloring pages for backgrounds. Here's a great little tip for y'all. I use these scrunchies and little bands like this to band my colored pencils for any particular project I'm currently working on. And then they had a huge variety of candles. I always keep candles in my coloring space. And look at this huge selection of eyeshadows they had. These are fantastic for using on a background in your coloring books. They had so many different colors, and they were only $1. Then I found these adorable makeup cases that could be repurposed as pencil cases. Then they had even more eyeshadows in different colors that you can use for the backgrounds on your coloring pages. They also had a lot of different shampoos and such, and I wanted to add this part in here just to show you the variety of the things that are available in this store for those of you that might want to check it out too. I did smell some of the ones you're seeing right now, and they did not smell too good. But they were only $5. This store really reminds me of a cross between a Marshall's, a Dollar Tree, and a Five Below. This store did have a much more bright, colorful atmosphere though. They had a huge selection of snacks. These would be great to stock up on when you are sitting and watching my live shop with me's. Their food section was huge. They had lots of different food, candies, lots of snacks and cookies and chocolates, and just so many different things. They had all these specialty types of pickles and jellies and jams and olives and just tons of different things. And they were all about $3 to $4. They had such a huge variety of things in this store that I did not even get to all of it because I wanted to be able to get to the craft section and more storage and show y'all what you can use in your coloring spaces and in your coloring books. Then I came across this section here where they had tons of storage and just little containers that you could store all of your coloring supplies, and the prices were fantastic. So look at this one here. There are so many containers within that one container, and it was a pretty good size, and it was $1. And then they had these adorable little containers with the fold down sides. These are really great to store any of your coloring supplies in as well. And then these were only $3, and they were little containers that were really good quality with a bamboo lid on them. You can see the quality of these, and they were really, really nice for only $3. Again, those can be repurposed to store things in your craft room or your coloring space. And they came in two different colors. They had gray and they had white. And then they had these containers that I really, really loved. They came in pink and this really pretty seafoam green color, and they were only $4. And they were a pretty good size. This is another container that would be really great for your stickles or your neo colors or anything like that. And they had all this magic cover that would be great to go in the bottom of your craft drawers. If you store things like erasers or even your pencils, you don't have to worry about the pigment from your pencils or the erasers or anything like that in the drawers because you could just wipe them clean. Then they had even more storage bins. This place was amazing for storage. There were so many different things, so many different sizes, and all different prices, and everything was a really great value. If you're looking for party supplies, they definitely had a huge variety. They had lots of different things, and the prices were comparable to what you would find if you were in a Dollar Tree. Okay, y'all, here's what you've been waiting for. I finally found the craft section. They actually had tons of things that we can use in our coloring books. They had things for kids. Here you can see some chalk. It was only $2. Did you know you can use chalk for backgrounds in your coloring pages? So chalk is not necessarily just for kids. They had glitter, lots of glitter, storage boxes. There were so many things. They had many varieties of glitter, actually, and the glitter that they did have, it came in several different colors, as you can see here. Then they had these little mini, what looked to be like gel pens for only $2. Look how cute those are. So here's more glitter, and these were huge tubes of glitter for only $1, and they had some really pretty colors. And then washi tape, they had a good selection of washi tape as well. Then they had all these really pretty storage bags for only $4. They had a good variety. Then they had a ton of cake decorating supplies. Look at all of these. If you usually go to Michael's or Joann's for your cake decorating supplies, you might want to try here because the prices were crazy cheap. Wait till y'all see all these art supplies they have in the store. They had these chalk markers. They were only $5. Here we have some fashion glitter. I'm sure you could probably use that in your coloring books as well. Permanent chalk markers, and they were only $5. Then we had these doodle pens, which seemed to be really, really cool. Detail doodlers, I think they were called. And there were, I'm not really sure how many colors were in here. I think there were 12. And then we had letter stamps for $5. That is a great deal. We have more markers here. There are slick writers and metallic markers. And then they had some galaxy markers. And I believe all of these were only $3 a pack. Look at these little pads they had here. I know that a lot of you probably use these for scrapbooking, those of you that are scrapbookers, and these are really cool for that, but you can also use these in coloring books. If you have like clothing or something, you can always go in and cut them out to the size of the clothing on the coloring page. They had a huge variety of tags for $1. You can use these to label your colored pencil cases. And more glitter. Can y'all believe how much glitter is in this place? Look at these cool rhinestones. You can definitely use those in a coloring book to add some bling to. They had a ton of scrapbooking paper, and look at all of those metallic pages in there. That is so cool. They had a lot of acrylic paint. They had glitter paint for $2, and then they had the regular acrylic paint for only $1. They had all the neon colors and everything that I've showed you in previous Shop With Me's, and this is a really great deal. They even had the value packs of the acrylic paint too. Lots of paintbrushes. We have stencils and paint and all kinds of other things. They had an entire section with drawing supplies, calligraphy pens, and these calligraphy pens were only $5. They had more paintbrushes. This pack of fine tip markers for only $5. They also had some dual tip markers, and I even saw some brush pens. All of these were $5. Look at these blender stumps. These are awesome because you can use them to blend your colored pencils together. They even had soft pastels for only $5, as well as oil pastels. Then they actually had a 24-pack of colored pencils for only $5. Had a whole lot more storage. These are really nice bins, but I couldn't find the price on these, so I'm really not sure how much these cost. Some of them had prices on them. You could see the ones there were $7, but the ones I liked way at the bottom I couldn't find prices on. They had a ton of little decorative pots with succulents and different plants in them. These would be great for your coloring space as well, just to add a little bit of decoration and some greenery. The checkout was actually really cool too because everything was all self-checkout. pOpshelf. You can see it there behind me. And I got my bag, and I really just bought some towels for my house because we needed them because the kids go to the pool way too much and we never have towels. And I got a brush for my coloring books because I've been needing one for quite some time. So if y'all enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.